Although I'd like to think that you guys have been waiting all day for me to continue rampaging through Team Rocket's hideout, who I'd like to think are the Freemasons. That would be interesting. They're not, unfortunately. So here is an iron that I'm going to make use of right away. And iron, obviously, as most of you are probably veterans to the game, know what iron's function is. No, do you not? You don't find it in blood in this game. It raises the defense of your, whatever Pokemon you would like to have defense being have raised in. And I think it's fitting to raise Vulpix's defense, so we're gonna do that just because it tends to be on the low side. And although I'd like to think that you wanting to see this video, this part all day long, you're probably not too excited about it, so we're just gonna have to get through it. And I might actually face Erika in this part, considering I got a Vulpix that can singe up some plants on the way to Erika. So here is Giovanni in his less than memorable office here. What do you have? A couple. What are these? I don't even know what these are. Alright, they look like garbage, like refrigerator boxes with eyes drawn on them. Giovanni, that's not really what I envision when I look at a mafia dude. So we're going to talk to him though. So I must say, I'm impressed you got here. That's kind of like a fragment. It's not a fragment, but like usually that is followed by some other statement. Just let me on a cliffhanger there. Alright, so we're going to use Boulder, Rock Ground on Rock Ground matchup. And I'm going to quake this Rock Snake to death. You're not going to be boa constricting me today. So I'm going to be meatballing you up. So he's going to throw out a Rhyhorn now, which is another ground type Pokemon, and I'm kind of getting sick of the ground type regiment being thrown at me here. And it's a pretty low level Pokemon, level 24, although this is the 4th gym city, so this is kind of an average level in the first generation for that. So here's a normal type Pokemon, Kangaskhan. Guard Special. I've heard good things about it. Where have I heard that? Celadon City department store. Not against Earthquake. So Boulder took down Giovanni's crew very easily. What? This cannot be. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. Hope we meet again. Alright, so he's going to poop out a Silph Scope for us. And there is a Super Potion right here. So that allows me to check off the 15th and final item that you can get here in the Game Corner. And I don't believe I can use Dig. Oh, Professor Oak isn't going to have to say anything about this. Oh, well, that's not convenient. So I'm just going to teleport. And I can't do that either. So, and I don't even have a bike with me. So you're going to have to sit with me as I walk back over to Celadon City. I apologize for this. I did not know that the last Pokemon Center I went to was in Lavender Town, which is quite surprising. I guess I went into the Pokemon Center in Celadon City, but I didn't actually use it. I just talked to some people. My bad. And I'll give some. That goes to. That's. Yes, this is correct. This goes to Celadon. Whoa, boy, I'm parched. Huh? Can I have this drink? Gee, thanks. I think I gave him a soda pop. What's it go? It's to Saffron City. You can go on now through. I'll share this with the other guys. So this route brings you to, alright, Saffron City. I'm not going to read this right now. We don't need to be here, so I'm going to head back out here. I wanted to take care of giving this to the guard right now because I might have forgotten that at some other later point. I think I might have given him a lemonade, which is kind of unfortunate considering I wanted to use lemonade for my own Pokemon. But thankfully I got that Super Potion before I dug myself out of that Game Corner. Digging myself out of a casino. Don't see that very often. That's definitely a headline in the news. Not in Kanto though. Really, there is no news until the 3rd generation. The 3rd generation of people, they just decided to get the news up and going for the cities around Kanto. That's pretty poor. So we're going to heal up real quick, and then I'm going to put Vulpix out in the lead, and I'm going to use Vulpix until I get it to level 42, and then I'm going to use my Firestone. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at Vulpix. I'm not get Ember's better than Fire Spin, so you know what? I'm going to get my Firestone right now, and guess what? We're just going to evolve Vulpix right here and there. Right here and now. Not there. So I'm going to open this up, and let's get ourselves Firestone. There we go. I got one of these, and did I not withdraw it? Oh, that's false. That's false. So I'm going to deposit my rare candy, and I'm going to sell those 2 TMs, so I'm not going to deposit it right now. And I'm going to withdraw this Firestone. I'm going to forget about the PP up right now because I still don't know what to do with it exactly. So I guess you're in for some excitement, some spontaneous surprises, a spontaneous gift for you guys using the Firestone on Vulpix. So let's see what happens. What Pokemon could this be? Dun dun dun. Transforming from a beautiful Vulpix. You're usually accustomed to Brock having Vulpix in the anime, but now he has a Ninetales. So the reason I waited till now is because Ninetales learns no new moves. I could have waited till level 42 until my Vulpix learned Fire Spin, but Fire Spin has a 15 attack, so it's awful. And I'd rather have Ember than Fire Spin, so I wasn't even going to use Fire Spin, so I might as well, before I went to Erika, just beefed up my Vulpix to a Ninetales. So that was the plan there. It's got 115 hit points now, so that makes it a lot more formidable of a Pokemon. And we're just going to burn through Erika right now, and I believe I need Ducks. So I'm just going to deposit a lot of depositing right now. I'm sorry about that. We got 14 minutes. We should be able to get to Erika. But you're going to need a Pokemon that knows Cut, so it's kind of fitting being in a Grass-type gym. So even though it's a normal-type move. So I need to get Ducks out of there. And he's hanging on for hanging on to a thread. His position, his purposeful position here in this Pokemon walkthrough. So you want to head down all the way south in Celadon City, find the one scraggly tree that needs some watering. That's a little bit strange. I feel sorry for that dead tree that I have to cut. It's kind of ironic that I'm cutting the dead tree. Okay, so you're just going to head down here, and this is a nice little path here, and then you got a womanizer that's going to be chilling outside of the gym that you can talk to. What kind of face is that? Where the heck did your eyes go? Hey, this gym is great. It's full of women. I think they're not your age. I kind of think, so she's a princess, kind of think they're out of your league and age range. Just saying. So Red is obviously whooped up Erika already. I'll do the same though. Sorry, Erika. Just have no sympathy for you whatsoever. I was getting bored. Good. I mean, I was too. I'm sure my YouTubers are getting bored right now as well. So Beauty, that's what their names are, and obviously they're. I'm not a fan of that sprite. Not a fan at all of that sprite. I'm trying to formulate something that could enlighten your idea of what Ninetales looks like, but I can't. It just is not a good sprite. So you're gonna get the classic Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Oddish, Gloom, Barrage here before you get to Erika. So nothing too exciting, especially in the first generation when you really had not much to choose from in terms of grass-type Pokemon. You can throw a Tangela in there, but how often do you see a viney being that I'm not even sure what it looks like underneath its vines? I think there's a Pokedex log about that, saying that it never discloses or whatever its inner looking being. So I'm just not going to wonder. My makeup! Well, you're very rich, apparently. Grass-type Pokemon are tough against the Water-type. They also have an edge on rock and ground. You're telling me, hey, you are not allowed in here. Then who is? Old men that sit outside all day in red? What gives Red the authority to walk in here, trounce some gym leaders, gym trainers and gym leaders, and not me? I could flamethrower your Bellsprout up now and make your Bellsprout obsolete for life, but I'm going to be nice and I'm just going to Ember it. Oh wait, I'm still too strong. You're going to the Pokemon Center later. So that sprite is a little bit interesting. And I'm not a fan of the flamethrower animation whatsoever, but it is powerful. And Weeping Bell is down. So we're going to move on upside the left part of the gym. You're too rough. And what happened there? Blah! I hope Erika wipes you out. And I don't know why beauties are rolling in dough. Is that implying something I don't want to imply? Am I going to have to call the cops? Is there some trafficking, some sort of trafficking going on in here? These beauties are very rich. They've got a lot of dough. And then you come into the, whatever the other people's are, the junior camp trainers, and they ain't got so much. I don't like the looks of this. I'm not going to specify what I'm thinking. This is a family show, like, once again. But you can think about it. You can think about it. I'll leave you on that cliffhanger. I'll let you assume. Just like a story with an open-ended ending. I'll let you assume. I'll let you formulate your own opinions and ideas as to what I'm meaning. No! So once again, $1,680. We only use grass-type Pokemon in our gym. We also use them for making flower arrangements. How quaint. So there are 4 people you're going to have to fight, including Erika, inside that little fortress of trees. Aren't you a peeping Tom? Using idioms on me now, aren't you, junior trainer? So Bulbasaur, I can respect that. I don't know where you got that Bulbasaur. Cloning? You know Professor Oak? You have an in with Professor Oak at Pallet Town? I'm sorry for you, because you're going to have to be working with the Professor Oak's aides, air quotes, aides, that stand on the other side of the bookcase, without Professor Oak having an idea that they're actually there, and vice versa. So there goes Ivysaur. Did you steal that from Red? I think you did. I'm in shock. Oh, you weren't peeping. We get a lot of gawkers. Oh, thanks for correcting yourself. So Dux is going to chop away at this dead tree. And we're going to face the first in line. Don't bring any bugs or fire Pokemon in here. Well, if you haven't been watching, your gym's been getting singed by fire Pokemon. You're lucky it's not on complete flames right now. Maybe you're just totally oblivious to the world around you. You wouldn't think that, considering this is a gym that has a lot of foliage, has a lot of environmental aspects to it. And you'd think you'd be very aware of your surroundings, but you're not. I'm just going to start a forest fire. Starting forest fires in Erika's gym. Feeling good about myself. Oh, you. And I think they're playing out... Our leader, Erika, might be quiet, but she's also very skilled. I think they're implying that Erika's some kind of hippie. I mean, you better not underestimate girl power. Powerpuff Girls. I think they're implying that Erika's some sort of hippie, and that's the first cool trainer I've seen in a while. You're not really cool looking in that stance, I tell you. Looks like you're getting out of the way of an inside pitch. But, I mean, Erika's considered a rainbow princess, and she's a big fan of the grass type. She's going green all over me. I mean, what is she, Woodstock or something like that? Next thing I know, she's pulling on a split. I'm like, get it out of here, okay? And start a fire with that split. And that brings up an interesting topic, or a concern of mine. I was walking into this gym that I go to the other day, and the guy in front of me smoking a cigarette going into the gym. Kind of ironic, yes. Oh, beaten. I didn't bring my best Pokemon. Wait till next time. Not gonna be waiting. Not coming back here. Pleased to meet you. My hobby is Pokemon training. Oh, go figure. But that person dropped their cigarette. They were about to go in through the doors, and they just dropped their cigarette. They take a step back, and they go, oh, there's a sewer. They just drop it in a little hole that can lead into the water underneath the sewer cap. That's just ridiculous. I mean, I know you don't want to start a fire in the garbage, but just think of a better way, please. And then the other day I was splendid. I have a blind date coming up. I have to learn to be polite. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? So pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erika. I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Anyways, I'm gonna get through this quick. The guy was crossing the street, done with his coffee in a styrofoam cup. He just shoves it in that little sewer opening. Ridiculous. I can't stand it. Anyways, Erika would not be proud. Erika is going to start off with a Victory Bell. You get a Fire-type Pokemon. Level 41 will definitely overwhelm it. It's never had a chance. So there goes Pokemon number 1. So we're going to bring out a Tangela. She's going to disclose the Tangela. Oh, no. And that's a very uniform Tangela. It's like the Wendy's burgers. Like, they're square. Just not a fan of that. So she's gonna use Vileplume, which is part poison, and just for the heck of it, I'm gonna throw a boulder right now, make it a little bit challenging for myself. And that sprite is hideous. I don't know, I can't remember seeing a sprite that bad, other than the times I played Pokemon Blue. I forgot about how hideous this sprite was. Just everything about it is just appalling. It looks like I'm looking at a B-movie shadowy ghost with a lily pad on top of it. Alright, so there goes Vileplume. Vile looking. Oh, perfect. Boulder up to level 42. Just like that. Erika's down for the count. Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer the Rainbow Badge. So, $2,871. The Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey you. It also allows Pokemon to use Strength in and out of battle. Please also take this with you. Brock received TM21, which is Mega Drain. Half the damage it inflicts is drained to heal your Pokemon. So that is all she wrote, and all I wrote for Erika's gym. And I'm going to have to get myself out of this little confined area with ducks here. I'm more of a fan of Bugsy's gym in Azalea Town, not this one. And I don't believe any of my current Pokemon or my main Pokemon can learn Mega Drain. So I might just have to ditch it at the department store. Yes, that's what I expected. If you have an electric type and an ice type, it's really not necessary for you to, or an ice knowing Pokemon, to have a grass type. It's kind of redundant, and it's poor planning on your part, just saying. So we're done basically with Celadon City's happenings, other than getting soft boiled, and if I wanted to, and I will go and get that later on, don't worry. But I'm going to the Pokemon Center to heal up really quick, and I'm going to sell a couple items before the end of this part, and see if I can drop off any items, because we're going to be picking some items up definitely at the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. So we're going to head over here, and I still got that PP up in my box, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I don't really have an idea what I'm going to actually do with that. So we're going to head down, and what I do not need is this lift key. Definitely don't need that. And that's about it for right now. So I'm going to head over to the department store, and we got about minute 50 remaining to expend some time, waste some time away in this video. Could round it out at a nice 20 minutes. And then in the next part, what you want to do, I'll probably try to get over to Lavender Town in this part right after I sell some of these items. We're just going to start up in the Pokemon Tower, run through there, capture some Pokemon, take some names, and then move on from there. Route 12, I believe. So TM10, I'm going to sell this off. TM10, if my sources are correct, is Double Edge, which I do not need to use. Double Edge Sword. And TM2, which is Razor Wind, which, once again, is trivial in my pursuits to complete this game. That was a funny pun there. So, Mega Drain, I'm sorry, but I have to sell you as well. It's a sad day for Erika. Her beloved Mega Drain was wasted on a young man that trounced her at her own gym. So, I can pick up my bicycle at the Pokemon Center because I left it in my box, but I'm not going to. He needs some more exercise, some more vigorous exercise. I know you get some from the bicycle, but it's not like walking. It's not like running. I wish I could make him run with the running shoes, but he's not quite equipped for that quite yet. So instead of going to the hub of Saffron City, I'm going to go on the underground path. That sounds so mysterious, but it really isn't. I'm just going to head through here and then back onto whatever route that is. Route 8, I believe, is Is that right? Routes 7 and 8? And then over to Lavender Town, like we've done many times before. So here's Route 8 once again, and you're not going to be seeing this guy for quite a while. And I'm just going to walk over to the Pokemon Tower, and that'll be it for part 23, I believe. So, Michael Jordan came into play here in this Erika episode. So I'll see you guys back in part 24, and I'm going to enter the Pokemon Tower and be spooked. See you later.